Hello, it's Friday and welcome to your weekly update. There is a lot to fit in today, so I'm going to just get straight in. So to start with, let's talk about VMware Broadcom and their announcement that they are changing as of the 1st of April, the way in which you can license servers again for VMware ESXi. The big change is that they are increasing the minimum core purchase from 16 to 72, which means for most SME, SMB and mid-market organizations, your server estate costs are going to go up hugely if you're using VMware, because unless your estate has 72 cores in it, you're going to be paying for 72 cores. This only will increase the number of people that are moving to services like Microsoft Azure or moving to Hyper-V or to Azure Local for on-premise. It very much alienates the small mid-market sector. So if you are currently a VMware customer and you have a subscription for VMware vSphere Standard that is kind of anywhere between 16 and 50 cores, it's definitely worth having a look at when your renewal is and when you're looking to refresh that hardware, because it's going to be an increasing cost because you're going to be purchasing more licensing. That said, obviously VMware would be more than happy for you to upgrade to some of the higher tier subscriptions, which tend to have better pricing on them, but you may not be getting the most of the features. And if you have quite a legacy setup, might not be that beneficial to you. So definitely something to watch out for and look into in further detail. The other thing that I've been talking about, and I've been done a couple of videos and a blog article about it this week, is about Windows 10. We are now well into the last 200 days of support for Windows 10, which means that if you're still using it for your business, you need to start that process of moving away. And there's lots of different ways to do that. But watch my video, read the article, reach out if you don't know how or don't know the right way to approach it. But you need to be making a plan now and getting away from that. Time is running out. To move across to Planet News, because there's so much going on, I want to get this in. As I've mentioned, there's lots of events coming on, and this was the day to talk about it, right? So let's start with next week. So on the 1st of April, we actually have 3 webinars running on one day on 3 different subjects. So we're starting off at 10 a.m. with a CoreView webinar. This is going to be myself and Simon Hughes, and we're going to be talking about how you can use CoreView to increase and modernize the way you manage Microsoft 365. There's so much that CoreView can do, and I'll be talking about it for ages if I was talking about it right now. But join me, it's only going to be 45 minutes. We're going to go into some of the best use cases for CoreView, and I've got a really great exclusive offer for you if you do join that webinar. Then at 2 o'clock, we have our quarterly update for our Sophos MDR customers. Now, if you're not an MDR customer, but you're thinking, I'd like to be, then you can join that. I've got the links on the events page to jump into that and to join that event. And then directly after that at 3 o'clock, we have our Microsoft quarterly update. So again, going through all the changes that Microsoft are making, and it's a bumper one. There's a lot going on in 365 in the Microsoft world. So if you're a Microsoft customer, you're going to want to join that one. We then move on to Thursday, which is our second live hack simulation event. This time we're in London. So again, same format, Curzon Cinema, then the Flight Club afterwards. So 3rd of April at Victoria in London. If you haven't signed up, sign up. There is a waiting list, but if we get some spaces, we may well reach out to you. It's been a hugely popular event. Then on the 15th of April, so just a couple of weeks away, and we've got another webinar at 10 a.m. looking at HoxHunt. Now, HoxHunt is a very interesting product that's changing the way that people are doing cybersecurity training, phishing simulation, and essentially cybersecurity awareness. There is some really unique features, and I'm going to be joined by Sam on the day, and we're going to go through how we're seeing people use it and why it's winning versus some of the more traditional training methodologies and products that have been out there. Then, as we get into May, we've got 2 dates. The 14th and 15th of May, our workshop series is back. We are back at the 8 Club in Moorgate in London, and we're going to be looking at mastering the security side of 365. So looking at zero trust, conditional access, risk-based access control, looking at roles, looking at how you really restrict and protect your environment, as well as looking at that post-Windows 10 strategy and how businesses have been tackling that. So that's 2 dates. All of these I've just talked about are going to be on one link. I'll put the link in the comments. If you want to join us, you do need to sign up. These spaces fill up really quickly. It's something that we always find is really popular. And as I said Last week, we were really starting to ramp up the events and what we're doing, the outreach stuff as we move further into the year. So hopefully there's something in that list that you're going to enjoy. This has been quite a long little update video, but thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week for the next one. Goodbye.